Creating positive change in our communities requires strong leadership, insights from multiple perspectives, and balanced discussions about real issues. You're about to hear from Tracy Kasper, candidate for the 2022 First Vice President for the National Association of Realtors. You'll hear how advocacy, inclusion, and members will serve as the foundational elements of a bright future. This is Real Talk with Tracy.
Hi, my name is Tracy Kasper, and I'm a candidate for the First Vice President of the National Association of Realtors for 2022. And this is the very first episode of Real Talk with Tracy. What I wanted to do was be able to have some great conversations, be able to roll out the platform that I am running on, which is AIM, advocacy, inclusion, and our members. And in order for me to do that, I wanted to be able to explain to you my why, which is my family. Starting right here with this guy. This is my husband, Mike Kasper.
Hello.
And we wanted to just be able to kind of share with you a little bit about our family. And the point of this is so that you can get to know me as a candidate. We're also going to be doing this a little bit more. So this is also an introduction to Real Talk with Tracy. These will be conversations that we're going to have over the next several weeks and months for you to, again, to get to know me and for us to be able to have some conversations about real estate, about different topics and different issues that we're experiencing now and things that we see that are coming to us in the future. But with that, like I said, I wanted to be able to introduce my family. Mike and I married 18 years ago, and when we did, we blended our families. He had 3 boys, I had 3 boys, and I had 1 girl as well. And Mike, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit, or tell them, what you do.
I am a morning news talk show host. I work for 𝗥𝗶𝗹 𝗧𝗹𝗶. I'm on the air from 5 to 10 every morning, and I talk for a living.
So you've been on the air for 40 years.
Yes.
And is one of the #1 personalities in Boise. So it's kind of exciting for our family, although I will tell you the kids never got away with anything because everyone knew who their parents were. So that was always good for us. So speaking of our kids, we just wanted to be able to introduce them to you. Our oldest is Courtney. Courtney is married to Trent, and Trent is a basketball coach at a local high school. And they just had a darling baby boy, Brooks, who is our youngest grandson.
Our oldest son is Jordan. He lives in Vancouver, married to Melissa, Mel. They have 2 kids, our grandkids, our oldest grandson,
Yep.
Bentley, and also Brooklyn. He works in IT.
Our next oldest son is my oldest, Casey. Casey is married to Kayla, and they have 2 darling girls. Kendall's our oldest granddaughter, and Kenny, also McKenna. She just turned 5 yesterday. So they are living here in Caldwell, and Casey is actually a licensed assistant on my team and helps me a lot with my personal real estate.
Our 2 middle children are both Army brats from a young age, 5 years old. They've always wanted to join the military, and they did. Garrett, who lives in Vancouver now, works in IT, he joined the Army. And Kobe is in the Air Force. He's stationed in Spokane, but he's currently deployed. We can't tell you where, but he is still active military.
And then Griffin is your youngest son, and Griffin just graduated from college, just bought his first house, which was really exciting, with his girlfriend Cassidy. And they have a, we'll just call it a hot mess of a puppy, but that is their baby for now. And they have a roommate, which just happens to also be our youngest, which is my youngest, Corbin. So Corbin is 22, and like I said, they all ditched us. So you and I are empty nesters for the first time ever since we've been married, which is kind of fun. The Real Talk with Tracy is meant to be able to highlight different conversations that I think we all want to have. And they will be focusing on AIM, advocacy, inclusion, and certainly our members. I wanted to introduce my family, our family, because I wanted you to see my why. But it also extends to my realtor family. What we do is special, and I'm excited to be able to have these conversations. Some of them are going to be tough, some of them are going to be very direct, but I wanted to be able to introduce different parts and pieces of our industry and different parts and pieces of our association and be able to just, again, have those great conversations. So that was our first episode of Real Talk with Tracy. I look forward to having more conversations with all of you. So again, thank you for joining us.
For more information, or if you have questions or feedback, visit the website at tracykasper4nar.com.